Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new and you've never seen me before, my name is Empress of Sunlight Tarot, and I'm a tarot reader here on YouTube as well as on TikTok. And today I will be performing the new moon in Leo reading for the water sign collective. That is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you are a water sign or have water sign anywhere in your chart, then this reading will resonate to you. Do keep in mind that time, gender, and energy are all fluid, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So this new moon is happening on August 12th in Leo season as well. And it also kickstarts off our lunar eclipse season. So I'm really excited to see what is in store for everyone with their cards. We're going to start off with your energy with the moon magic affirmation. So we're going to see what's going on there for you first. So let's see. So cutting the deck for you water signs for this new moon in Leo. This is the imagery of the card. Okay. And it says, I am curious about my true nature. I seek to understand myself. So water signs, you could definitely find yourself around this new moon in Leo really wanting to tap into who you are. You want to understand who you are more. You want to dive deep into, you know, your interests, your likes, your dislikes, things that you value, things that you don't value, things that you want, things that you don't want. I feel like you're learning more about yourself, or you're definitely feeling that vibe to really want to uncover like the hidden aspects of you. Okay. Some of you could be getting into spirituality. Oh, voice crack. Getting into like spirituality, or, you know, tapping into that realm in some way, shape, or form. Your zodiac moon for this new moon in Leo, you have a moon in Capricorn. Card 22 with accomplishment. It says scale mountains to gain a sense of achievement. Okay, so some of you guys could have a Capricorn moon. It doesn't have to be, it's just the energy present. But this energy is all about achievements, right? Accomplishing, you know, the hard work, doing the hard things, getting through the hard challenges to really understand, once again, yourself, understand what you're capable of, what you can handle, what you can't handle, what you'll put up with, what you won't. But this could also mean like a sense of achievement in like your career or your workplace endeavors as well. Your black moon oracle, you guys have card 37 with fire element symbolizing desire. So I'm not surprised this is coming out, especially with all this Leo energy taking place right now, which is a fire sign. But there is an energy of passion, right? Curiosity, inspiration that you are experiencing around this time. And I feel like it's definitely going to heighten itself with this new moon in Leo as well. Your universe oracle, cutting the deck for you water signs, and you guys have card 39 with the skull symbolizing fragility. I definitely was gonna butcher that. We're gonna read this from the book just so you guys get a quick little idea of how that card specifically is coming into play for you. It says your body is strong, but it can be fragile as well. So be respectful, not just to your body, but also to your mind. The body and the mind work together. Do not waste time, but take advantage of every opportunity. Stop procrastinating. Death is a part of life. Okay? So there is this energy of not wanting to put too much on your body. Okay? Don't overdo it. Right? Recognize what your mind can handle, what your body can handle, and vice versa, right? That moon in Capricorn. Capricorn energy has a very strong, determined energy, okay? Capricorn in general has that really like goal-oriented aspect to them. So it's like no matter what, they're going to get the job done. They're going to accomplish this. They're going to get there. They're going to have this. And they're very persistent as well as consistent. Okay. However, you can tend to fall, I guess, on the negative aspect of that energy when you overpower yourself, when you overpower your body, when you do too much, right? When you give too much and there's not enough replenishing back, or you're not taking proper care of yourself. Okay. So, and then your moonology, cutting the deck. You guys have new moon in Gemini with communication is key. Okay. So for some of you water signs, you may be like reaching out to someone or something along the lines where you're just like, hey, I know you wanted me to do this, but I've got a lot on my plate and I just can't add that on right now. Or I've got a lot going on. I need time to rest. Or this is too much. I don't think I can do it all today. Can we possibly reschedule for next week? Like, I feel like you're definitely going to really tap into, once again, understanding your tolerance levels and definitely putting in certain barriers or boundaries in place so that people or other situations can understand those, respect those, and then you navigate forward that way. So now we're going to get your theme cards. Cutting the deck first, water signs. We're going to start off with your position. Okay, you have the Seven of Pentacles with patience and planning. So yeah, you're definitely trying for something. You could be saving for something as well. Whether that's saving for something materialistic or whether you've just been investing a lot of time and effort into something in hopes that it comes to a payout. That does technically drive into that like overdrive energy, that burnout energy as well. So you could definitely be in that position during this new moon in Leo where you are overworking, right? Or overachieving or pouring a lot into something. And it could be for good reason, right? You could be, you know, stringing your body out this long or putting all this weight on yourself because like, oh, I really want this, or I really want to buy this, or I really want to, you know, go here. And so I need the money to do that. So you could just be investing and planning and really trying a lot with yourself because you have a plan, an idea, or a goal in mind. And so it does show up in your position here that is what you are solely focused on, is getting some type of abundance or fruition out of your hard work and dedicated efforts. Your challenge with this is card 17 with hope. Okay. This is the Star card. It's all about healing. So once again, for some of you, you could be sick, or there's something like maybe physically wrong with you. Whether you're like ill or whether you're having bodily issues as well. Maybe something with the bones or the limbs. I'm not sure, but your challenge could definitely be healing, right? Recognizing moments in your life or periods towards this endeavor where you're gonna need to sit one out, where you're gonna need to really focus on detoxing and rejuvenating yourself in certain ways. Your unexpected energy is card 4 with the authority card. This is the Emperor, which is all about taking lead, taking initiative. So unexpectedly, you may find yourself in a position of maybe more responsibility. Like I was saying earlier with the hypothetical situation, somebody could be putting a lot on your plate and you're just like, hey, look, I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot of energy for this, or I don't have a lot of time for this, or I can't extend myself too far out, right? So unexpectedly, you may find yourself in a position of carrying on a lot of responsibility. All right. Your advice, you have the Three of Wands with partnerships and alliances. So your advice is to lean on the people that can help you, all right? If you need help with something, ask for help, okay? If you need, you know, time off, or you just need a couple days, or hey, can I just come in a little later? I'm really tired, or I'm really exhausted. You know, reach out to those people that want to assist you, as well as, you know, just looking for anybody that'll listen, as well as prioritize your health, as well as you should be prioritizing your health. Okay. And then your overall outcome with this energy, oh my gosh, It's the Nine of Wands with spiritual strength. So yeah, it's like the more you heal yourself and focus on, you know, prioritizing you, and not going into overdrive, right? You're going to find a spiritual burden being lifted off of you, okay? As well as finding spiritual strength within yourself, because now you can cultivate and you can create the life or the goal that you've clearly been moving towards. It'll just become a lot easier for you, okay? So we're gonna get the tarot to kind of break these cards down. So Spirit, show me more for the Seven of Pentacles. Why is this here? Clarify the Seven of Pentacles with 3 cards, please. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles with 3 cards, please. Okay. We've got 4 of Swords, Hermit, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I'm telling you, some of you guys are sick. Some of you guys are sick, or some of you guys are ill. There could be like a physical pain with your body that you're experiencing. You're definitely being guided to heal that. 4 of Swords to the Hermit immediately. Like, go to the doctor, get checked out, like, do all of that, okay? But 4 of Swords, Hermit to the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're trying to push through. You're trying to feel impassionate. Okay, there is that energy of desire, right? Inspiration, drive, confidence, motivation. You're stepping into that action-oriented energy. And it's because you're trying to do something. You're trying to achieve something. However, how far are you willing to achieve something or go the distance to achieve something at the cost of your health? Okay, at the cost of your well-being. So there's definitely this need to take time out. Okay, take time out to heal. Alright, Spirit, clarify the Star card. Why is the Star card here? We got the Strength card coming out. It's Leo energy. Show me 2 more to clarify the Star card, please. Okay, we got the King of Pentacles. And lastly, we have the Fool. Beautiful. So your challenge here is not only seeking hope, inspiration, and optimism, as well as healing, but I feel like your challenge here, you're struggling. There's a status you're trying to hit. Okay, King of Pentacles. There's a status that you're trying to hit. Whether that's a reputational status or whether it's a financial status, whatever the case may be, it's like you want to achieve something. You want to be financially stable, secured, or invested in something to its fullest extent where you want to be secure financially. However, with the Strength card to the Fool, there is a new cycle or a new period that is coming into fruition for you where you can, you know, experience that energy of financial contentment. However, there is a lot of pride that could be getting in the way of this, and I feel like that pride has to do with your health. You're not prioritizing you. You're almost in this like work now, play later type of mindset, and there's nothing wrong with that as long as it's delegated properly. If you continuously put yourself in overdrive, you push yourself closer to burnout, and then you lose the passion, you lose the desire, you lose the want to want to achieve this or to obtain this because you're too exhausted. Okay. And I feel like that's your challenge. I feel like in your head it's like, I have to get there, or I have to get this, or I have to save for this, I have to buy this, and that equals to I have to overwork myself, I have to pick up more hours, I have to do this and do that. And it doesn't have to be that way. So I feel like that's something you are struggling to understand about yourself. Clarify the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here with authority? too many cards. Clarify the Emperor, please, with 3 cards. Why is this here for the water signs? That's way too many cards. They keep spitting out like a third of my deck. Okay, 9 of Swords. The Hierophant, exactly. I'm not surprised. And the Death card. Of course it is. Yeah, unexpectedly here, there's almost like this fear that like if you don't pick up the hours, or if you don't work the shift, or if you don't take on all these extra responsibilities, that you'll lose sight of your goal, or that you'll stress over money, or that your commitment to whatever's overworking you isn't real. Like, you don't want to be perceived as like, well, I'm not dedicated. Like, you don't want to be seen. My English isn't working. You don't want to be perceived as if your dedication is fake, or that you're not truly dedicated to whatever this is. Now, whether that's being perceived by others, or whether you don't want yourself, like you don't want to be perceived that way from yourself, regardless of who's perceiving it, I feel like it's definitely weighing on you. Okay, now I'm gonna say this maybe from somebody else, possibly maybe like a supervisor, a boss, an employer, a CEO, or a company in some way, because I feel like you want to prove yourself in some way. There's some type of validation that you're seeking here to your dedication. However, 9 of Swords, this could be causing really sleepless nights. Maybe you're not getting a lot of sleep. Maybe something's really stressing you out. Maybe you have insomnia, or you have issues sleeping here. With the Hierophant to the Death card, there's this energy of like, it's time to close out that particular like belief, right? And recognize that there can be beauty and courage and strength in taking time out for yourself. Okay, some of you, I also get that like if you don't overly give yourself to this person, or this boss, or this employee, or whatever the case may be, that you'll lose your job as well. Some of you could be feeling that way, that if you don't overwork yourself to death, literally the Death card, if you don't work yourself to death, then you like won't get a raise, or you won't get a good reputation in some way. Like, I feel like, I don't know, like that's really just how I feel. Like, I feel like a lot of this is healing. Like, you really need to like take time out for yourself. It's really what it's giving here. Let me see. I got a little bit more time. I can clarify this. Show me 3 more clarifiers for the Emperor, please, as to why this is here. Show me 3 more clarifiers for the... Why do they show me everything at once? Show me 2 more clarifiers for the Emperor, please. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah. 9 of Wands is actually in your outcome. It's over there. So I feel that unexpectedly, I feel like if you communicate, communication is key, new moon in Gemini. I feel like once you communicate what you need or how this has to work for you or how this is needing to play out for you so that you feel content with yourself, I feel like you're actually going to find more compassion out of this energy than you were expecting. Okay, unexpectedly, I feel like you may find yourself kind of putting your foot down and being like, hey, look, this is too much on me. This is too much stress on me, and I don't want to go through this again, or I'm tired of going through this. I need some type of, you know, balance in my day-to-day schedule or in my life in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like when you communicate that, or if you communicate it, you know, free will's a thing. I feel you're going to actually be met with more compassion than you were expecting. Like, oh, I didn't realize we were overworking you. I can negotiate something better for you, or something a bit more easier. How does this work, right? How will this help you? What are ways that we can both get what we want? It's almost like an energy of like negotiation in a sense here. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it does look like there is, you know, luck or unexpected luck coming your way out of this. It's not going to make you feel so isolated and wounded. Okay. Your advice is the Three of Wands. It's all about those partnerships and alliances. So for a lot of you, you're going to want to, you know, connect to those people that understand you and see you and want to accommodate you, so that you can prioritize yourself. So let's see what this is all about. Please clarify the Three of Wands. Why is the Three of Wands here with partnerships and alliances? What is that? The Devil, Page of Wands, and the Star. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's just like an unhealthiness to the way that you've been navigating this situation. There's like an unhealthiness to it that you've been kind of navigating here. And with the Page of Wands to the Star, I feel like you're recognizing how much healing you need, how much me time you need. I'm hearing me time. With the Page of Wands, which again is that energy of message. Right? It's the message. The pages are the message. The knights are the messengers. So, this, you may, you know, I'm also getting too, like, you may communicate, because you have communicate. So you may like text your boss or text this person in regards to this, or call them or reach out to them in some way about this, and how much you kind of, you know, need some time to yourself. For others of you, you may end up like voicing your feelings and your opinions of how burdensome this is to like your peers or to people that understand you or that want to assist you or that want to help you, and they're going to help navigate that energy. But it does look like you're being guided to lean on the people that want to assist you during these hard times. Okay, I also get that there could be some people, maybe like two people, I'm getting maybe like two people that maybe defend you as well. Like, oh, you know, water sign is always here doing this, that, third, and the fourth. Or water sign was always pushing themselves, or they're always dedicated, or they're always coming in whenever you ask them to. Like, there may be like maybe like two or three people that are really trying to defend you in a way too, and you're gonna find a lot of, you know, strength in those connections as well. But you are being advised to, you know, definitely recognize what's draining you and those toxic habits and how you're playing a part in that too, right? So if you do have time off or days when you don't have these obligations or these responsibilities, learn to prioritize your me time. Find time within your day or within your week or within your month or even throughout the year to where you can really focus on you and not let those draining energies overpower you. Okay. And lastly, we're going to clarify your outcome. Oh, we got the Justice card coming out. Your overall outcome with the Nine of Wands. So Spirit, please clarify the Nine of Wands, please. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Okay, we got a flyer. Ten of Wands, not surprised seeing that. There's the burdens that you're carrying. Knight of Pentacles. Long awaited journey. You could have been carrying those burdens and responsibilities for a really long time. Show me one more for the Nine of Wands. King of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Yeah. I feel like your overall outcome with this is not only that energy of like you have been carrying these burdens for a really long time, but King of Cups to the Eight of Swords shows that your emotional regulation and your emotional health is very important. Okay, especially with you being a water sign, emotionally you have to feel content. Maybe not all the time, but sometimes more than most. Okay. And with the Eight of Swords, your stress or your fears and your anxieties could be preventing you from doing so. Right? Remember, like, if it's that energy of like, oh, I need, like, knowing you need to take time out or time off, but overworking yourself because you're afraid you won't have any more money. Or you're afraid that a bill won't get paid. Or you're afraid that you won't be able to afford this. Like, there could be some unhealthy attachments to money or to stability that you struggle with, water signs. And I feel like those types of beliefs, right, those types of beliefs and those ideas of things could definitely prevent a lot of emotional regulation for you. But your overall outcome here, you're being guided to, once again, prioritize your emotional being. King of Cups. Right? Those burdens that you've been carrying, Knight of Pentacles, for so long is something that you need to release or to let go. Some of you guys maybe need to go touch some water. Right? You're a water sign. Whoever you are, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, doesn't matter. You guys possibly need maybe like a vacation away to a beach, maybe to a pool. Maybe you need to get in some water, even if you don't have the destinational means to go to those places. Take a really long shower, right? Release yourself of the stresses and the burdens of your day-to-day life or your week-to-week life, okay? Water can be very therapeutic for a lot of people, especially with you being a water sign. Yeah, Ten of Swords. There's like this fear of like scarcity. Eight of Wands. There's a fear of scarcity in some way, shape, or form. But I think there's really strong changes here. Yeah, Six of Wands to the Lovers here. You're going to find a lot more unity in yourself. You're going to feel a lot more content with yourself. And I feel like you're going to find that there's a lot of appreciation for the hard work and the dedication that you do. And I feel like it's going to definitely align you more to the energies around you, as well as feeling a lot more whole and unified within yourself. So this is what I have for you, water signs, for your new moon in Leo. Okay, the angel numbers that I'm kind of seeing in your spread, just off of a quick glance. Okay, you do have the number 88. You could also be seeing the number 99 or 999. I'm sorry, 999. I also see the number 44 as well as 1010. Okay, and then the zodiac signs present in your spread. Okay, you have Capricorn. Right, you also have the fire element, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You have Gemini over here with that new moon. You've got Virgo, Leo, Aquarius, Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn again, Aquarius again, Libra, as well as Gemini with the Lovers once again. So, but this is what I have for you, water signs, for your new moon and Leo reading. If this resonated in some way, shape, or form, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit that like button as well as that share button, and don't forget to subscribe so you guys are notified every time that I post a reading. You guys can also follow me on TikTok for when I do live streams and post video content as well. Any questions, comments, or concerns in regards to personal readings will be in my bio or my description box, or you can reach out to me personally and I will give you any and all information that you may need. Okay, so thank you all of my beautiful water signs for tuning in and watching. My name is Empress of Sunlight Tarot, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.